She was just 12 years old when she reached out for help. Once, twice, 3 times. Each time, those who were supposed to protect her looked the other way. Her name was Alina, and this is the story of how the system failed her and ultimately took her life. Alina Torres was a bright and lively girl with dreams as big as the sky. She loved animals, especially her cat Luna, and dreamed of becoming a veterinarian one day. To the outside world, her life seemed ordinary. A girl going to school, playing with friends, and living with her mother in a modest apartment on a quiet street. But behind closed doors, a darker story was unfolding. Her mother's boyfriend, Ray, was a man with a quick temper and a troubled past that no one seemed to question. The first signs were small, bruises here and there that Alina said came from falling off her bike or bumping into furniture. But the bruises kept coming, growing more severe, more frequent. Her teachers noticed. Alina became withdrawn and quiet, always covering her arms with long sleeves, even during the hottest days of summer. She tried to tell someone, whispered once to her school counselor that Ray had hurt her. But when officials came to check, Ray's charm and smooth words convinced them there was nothing to see. And so the cycle continued. Multiple calls were made to Child Protective Services over the next year. Caseworkers came and went. Each visit was short and superficial. The reports were filed as unsubstantiated or low risk. The system saw paperwork and polite refusals, but failed to see the danger lurking inside that apartment. Meanwhile, Ray's punishments grew crueler and more calculated. Alina was locked in dark closets for hours, starved, and forced to sleep in the bathtub. Her school attendance became erratic. Sometimes she wouldn't show up for weeks at a time. Neighbors often heard shouting late into the night, but no one called the police. And her mother, whether out of fear, denial, or hopelessness, did nothing. Then came the night that changed everything. Alina, bruised and barely able to stand, managed to call 911. Her voice was weak and trembling, but desperate. She whispered, "Please, help me. He's hurting me again." Police arrived quickly, but were met by Ray's smooth lies. He claimed Alina had fallen and was exaggerating her injuries. The officers saw a frightened girl too scared to speak, and an adult who seemed calm and reasonable. So they left. Hours later, Alina was found unconscious by a neighbor, barely clinging to life. She was rushed to the hospital, her body broken, her spirit shattered. Despite the doctor's efforts, Alina died 2 days later. The autopsy revealed horrific injuries, broken ribs, burns, malnutrition, and clear signs of long-term abuse. Ray was arrested and charged with murder. Alina's mother was charged with neglect. Investigations revealed that Child Protective Services had closed Alina's case just weeks before her death, citing insufficient evidence. School reports went unheeded. Police visits had been shallow, surface-level assessments. The system had failed her, failed to protect a child begging for help. Alina's story is one of too many. Children whose screams echo in silence, swallowed by bureaucracy and broken institutions. Her voice, once faint and scared, now echoes loudly through this channel. It reminds us that when we ignore the signs, when we dismiss the cries, innocent lives are lost. This isn't just Alina's story. It's a call to action. If you ever suspect a child is in danger, speak up. Don't wait for proof. Act. Because sometimes saving a life means listening when no one else does. Thank you for listening to Voices Unheard. If this story moved you, please share it and subscribe for more untold stories. Together, we can make sure these voices are never ignored again.